Okay, so what we're going to look at today is using AdMob to show banner ads in your app. So what I've done here, I've just created a new single view Xcode project. I haven't done anything to it yet, except for name it the app Making Money. And also what I have done is created a pod file in the actual folder. So with the pod file, what you'll need to do when that's created, just open it up in your favorite text editor, and you'll need to add this code in here. And what this is going to do, it's going to add the Firebase core and AdMob pods to your project. And what they are going to do is allow you to use AdMob in your project to display ads. So the top line is source, then this, then platform iOS 7.0, target making money, do Firebase /core, Firebase /AdMob. What I'll do, if you go to the Firebase website for iOS getting started, you can actually see the pod file in here. So if you just Google iOS Firebase getting started, you can copy that and paste that in there. And remember to place the target here with your app name. So once we've done that, we need to open up terminal. And then we need to change the directory, so CD to your Making Money folder. So drag that in there to change this directory. And if we type in ls, we can see all our files here, including the pod file. So to install that pod file, remember we go pod install. And we'll let that run through. Okay, so now we have our AdMob Firebase pod installed. We can actually display ads in our app. So to display ads in our app, first of all, we need to go to the AdMob website. If you haven't already, sign up for AdMob. And what you'll need to do is when you sign up, it will ask you to create an app. So do that. If you've already signed up, simply go to the Monetize tab and monetize new app. Okay, so now that we've done a banner ad, let's make a pop-up ad. A pop-up ad is one that pops up and shows on the full screen. It's also known as an interstitial. So in AdMob, simply go to monetize your app, and we're going to select an interstitial. Just name it my pop-up test, select save. And now we've created the ad unit. So remember, we need to use the app ID and ad unit ID to display the ad. So once that's done, in the iOS documentation for AdMob, we're looking at the interstitial ads. And to do this, it's a bit different than banner ads. What we need to do is we first need to load the ad when the app starts. So to do that, we're going to copy these lines of code here in create and load interstitial to our app in view did load. Then finally in main.storyboard, we're going to add a button to the middle and name it load ad. Once that's done, connect that up with the assistant editor. And we're going to name a new function called load ads, just under here, load ads, and we're going to create it as an action. Now connect that up, close that down, then go to our view controller, and up the top here, we also need to create a new variable called var interstitial of the type gadd interstitial. Then going back to the documentation, we need to copy these lines of code here, and this is going to show the ad to the user. Once you've copied these lines of code, let's go and get our ad unit ID from the AdMob website to display our ad, otherwise it won't work with the demo code provided. Okay, so now that you've got that set up in here, what's happening is in the view did load, it starts loading an interstitial ad in the background because these ads need to actually load up before they display. This is going to display a test ad, this line of code here. So when you're in production, you just want to comment that out and it will show live ads. And then that will load up in the background. Now when you're ready to show ads, we click on the load ads button. It checks if it's loaded. If it's loaded, it will present it to the user. Otherwise, it will simply print to the console the ad wasn't ready. So that might be because they have bad internet connectivity, no internet connectivity, or you couldn't load an ad from AdMob for whatever reason. So let's run that now and see that in action. Okay, we can see the app's loaded up now. So let's give it a moment to load up the ad, because if we click on it straight away, it wouldn't have had a chance to load the ad, so it will fail straight away. So let's give it a go. Tap load ad. Here we go, we have a full screen pop-up ad.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe and leave any feedback below. Also check out our website, Facebook and Twitter by clicking or tapping any of the buttons on screen.